Hello, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about recent press conference that happened recently, obviously right before UFC 310. I want to say very interesting slash funny, I want to say, exchange between Merab Dvalishvili and Umar Nurmagomedov. We're going to talk about this exchange of words, that is. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel. Your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. It was actually very funny to watch. And I know it was not intended to be funny, but Merab Dvalishvili, I think his head almost popped off during that press conference. He was expressing time and time again how Umar Nurmagomedov does not deserve a title shot. Excuse me. I can't help but to laugh. It was just very, very funny to watch. I don't think I was the only one that thought it was funny. I think Boss Man thinks it's funny as well. That's Dana White. But poor Merab, he's still having a hard time that Umar Nurmagomedov is going to challenge for that title, UFC 311 in Los Angeles, California. Amazing card that's shaping up to be. But unfortunately for Merab, I guess what I understood from the press conference is that there's a couple issues that Merab has. He wanted an extended of a break. He mentioned how he was planning to fight March of 2025. That's, if I'm not mistaken, International Fight Week. I kind of feel, and I do kind of sympathize with the guy. I feel as if he feels as if he's not getting the break necessary, nor is he getting a break in terms of opponent. But in all honesty, I think it changes for guys once they get the title. Obviously, before they get the title, for the most part, guys want to fight anybody and just to get to the title. But once they have the title, obviously try to stay champion for the longest duration possible. But at the end of the day, you have to put your belt back on the line. And for Dvalishvili, he has to face Umar Nurmagomedov. Obviously, champion of bantamweight division is not happy with Umar being the opponent. Obviously, Umar is probably the most obvious opponent. I wanted to say Figueiredo, but unfortunately for Figueiredo, he fell short to obviously Petr Yan. Merab Dvalishvili has already defeated Petr Yan, so the idea of a rematch is perhaps not beneficial for the division at this current time. And Umar was making a lot of sense. You've already beat Petr Yan. You just got the belt from Sugar Sean O'Malley, who, if I'm not mistaken, underwent surgery after UFC 306. Corey Sandhagen was recently defeated by Umar Nurmagomedov. And obviously, Davison Figueiredo, who I thought was probably a real challenger for that belt, the former flyweight champion, was going to be a threat, but unfortunately for him, he fell short to Petr Yan. That was a close fight, and it leaves Merab Dvalishvili with Umar Nurmagomedov. In all honesty, that bantamweight division has probably, I want to say, it's the second deepest in terms of high-level talent in the UFC. Second deepest. I want to say that the featherweight division, is perhaps the deepest division in the UFC, just filled with absolute assassins. Lightweight division, that used to be the case, no longer is. The middleweight division is interesting. So I want to rank featherweight. We're going to go bantamweight, and then middleweight division in terms of depth, high-level depth. And for Merab, I don't think there is any such thing as an easy fight, from here on. Climbing the mountain is one thing. Staying on that mountain is a whole different animal. I believe that's what makes greats greats. That's why we look at John Jones and say that's a GOAT. GOAT language. Greatest of all time. Because he's been champion for so long. Okay. Not in the heavyweight division, but in the light heavyweight division. He held that belt and defended it for so long that the guy's undeniably the greatest of all time. And if Merab wants to be mentioned as the greatest of all time, then he should not care about who his opponent is. He should focus on the fight and not waste so much energy on unnecessary things. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments, like, subscribe for more.